Hi, good morning. It's Jim. How you doing? It's Tuesday, and today's video is not really one I was intending on doing. To be honest, my channel sort of it's a bit of a shambles. I sort of lurch from one thing to another with no real sort of clear plan on where I'm going and what I'm doing, and very often the videos I make are just as a pure. They are a reaction video, but they are a reaction to something that's happened, which is why I just, I've got to do that because something's happened. So yesterday, unbeknown to me, Nick and Lex, they a couple in America, in the US, made a video listening to Aqualung and Cross-Eyed Mary from the Aqualung album, Jethro Tull, and I didn't know that. I mean, I watched their videos, not every day, but they do some really good stuff. And I had sort of reached out to them in the past. We've had a bit of a dialogue going, and we're trying to work out a way to sort of do a sort of a cross fertilization, as it were. So. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but we wanted to do a sort of a shared reaction or listen to something in real time and just sort of just hang out and chat, kind of a little bit like what I'm trying to now set up generally with the community. And anyway, long story short, because this is a long story, one of my subs, Wixie, pointed out to me that they'd given me a bit of a shout out yesterday on their video, basically saying, yes, there's this guy that we've been chatting to, Jim Newstead, and we want to get him on the channel and do stuff. And I think, bloody hell, of course, yes, we do. I want to do it. The big problem we've got is time difference. They're in Colorado. I'm here in the wet, grey, cold, murky Milton Keynes in the UK. And yeah, so trying to sort of get a time when we're both able to do it together is going to be tricky, but we will get there. We'll do it one day. Anyway, even longer story cut short. I've had this sitting on the shelf now for I don't know how long, a year or more, 18 months. It's just one of those records that I bought. And I knew that I wanted to do something with it on the channel, and the opportunity hasn't arisen. That's not quite true, but I haven't got round to it because loads of other stuff. I just forgot it was there almost, and it's. I just really think I need to listen to this because I've been spurred into action. Basically, put it that way. I've been given a kick up the old proverbial by Nick and Lex. Thank you very much. So I take your two songs and I raise you an album, which is what I'm going to do. I'll split it over a couple of videos. But I've got to listen to this. This is the 2011 Stephen Wilson remix. It's the 40th anniversary reissue. And I think I read on here that this was recorded in December 1970. So it is this exact same age as me. I was born in December 1970, so that's this is my vintage. It really is. We should be going hand in hand. Now, I don't really know this. As shocking as it may seem, I've managed to get through my entire life without hearing any Jethro Tull. I've been put off, I think, on a number of occasions by this is a problem I have. I judge a book by its cover, and I know you never should do that, but I do. And I judge a band by its name. So that's the trouble I got into with Mastodon, was that I couldn't get over the name initially. And I said, I don't really want to go there. I had this whole thing with Marillion where I had this perception that they were a band that I kind of thought I knew in the 1980s, that were just had pictures of harlequins on the covers, and again, that just didn't appeal. And now Jethro Tull was an inventor of a piece of agricultural equipment from the Middle Ages, I think, or it may even be in the Industrial Revolution. But It's just something I remember from my history lessons at school. The Spinning Jenny, that was another one. Jethro Tull and his seed drill, or so, I don't know. But it's just kind of, this is just old and just not really what I want to be listening to as a young teenager, as I was when I first became aware of it. Now, I have this now. This is obviously the remix version. If it is the same as the other Stephen Wilson remixes, it's faithful. It's not adding anything to it. It's just cleaning it up and removing mud from the mix. So it shall be good, I think. This looks like a really deluxe edition. I mean, it is a deluxe edition. It's a heavy 150-gram piece of vinyl, but it's also like a hardback book, and it's got many pages of transcript inside. But it wasn't expensive. This was it was less than £20, so I think £18 or something like that on Amazon all those years ago when I bought it. All those years ago, 18 months ago, 2 years ago when I bought it. So I don't feel like I've spent a lot of money and this has just been sitting there not doing anything. But as I say, this record is not going to listen to itself. Right. So the record player is ready. How do I get this out? Stuck in there pretty firmly. Normally on these on a record, you can always slide it out. I have to get my fingers on it. That's not what I really want to be doing. Right, so what have we got on here? We've got Aqualung, Cross-Eyed Mary, Cheap Day Return. That's, if you're not in the UK, that probably won't mean anything to you. But that's I don't know if it is a reference to, but it's a thing with British Rail. I used to get after 9 o'clock in the morning, after the rush hour, you could sort of then travel anywhere in the UK for very, very little money. But it just conjures up pictures of cold coffee, curled up stale sandwiches, and chewing gum stuck on the seats. It's British Rail in the 1980s. Mother Goose, Wondering Aloud, and Up to Me. And then on side 2 we'll have, my God, Hymn 43, Slipstream, Locomotive Breath, and Wind Up. Or Wind Up, I suspect it's Wind Up. Right, let's get quick time going. Bish bash bosh. 3, 2, 1. Bosh.
Sitting on the park bench, eyeing little girls with bad intent. Snot's running down his nose, greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Hey, Aqualung, drying in the cold sun, watching as the pretty panties run. Hey,
Painted quite a picture, didn't he?
feeling like a dead duck, spitting out pieces of his broken love. Oh, Aqualung. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows.
This bit sounds a little bit like American Pie with Don McLean.
Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation and a mood, and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend. cold. An old man wandering lonely.
Love that scratching of the guitar.
The only way he knows. Leg hurting bad as he bends to pick a dog end. He goes down to the bog and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road. Salvation a la mode and a cup of tea.
It's still got that sort of American Pie sort of vibe going, but it's kind of mixed with Wishbone Ash.
Your poor old son, you see it's
I think that might be the bass and the drums doing that. Oh yeah. Yeah. So now we've got Don McLean, Wishbone Ash, and Lynyrd Skynyrd sort of all mixed together in one thing. There you go. Oh, loving the bass. Very groovy. Such a good song. It's the second time I've ever heard this. I heard it yesterday on Nick and Lex's video.
Uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me.
Aha, back to the beginning.
Sitting on the park bench, eyeing little girls with bad intent.
I have to say, the quality of this recording is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how much of that is down to the 2011 remix and how much of it is down to the source material. I mean, the source material's got to be good, hasn't it, to be able to get something like this out of it.
Watching at the frilly panties run. Hey, Aqualung,
Such an unusual chord progression.
feeling like a dead duck. Spitting out pieces of his broken luck. Hey, Aqualung. Ow.
Doubled up on the piano. Absolute stone cold classic. I mean, I can't believe I don't know this music. It's staggering, really. Hello. I'm listening still.
Would be a poor man, a beggar man, a thief.
Best of the B-sides, Volume 1. Cross-Eyed Mary is the back of the trooper. I haven't listened to this for a long time. You can hear, obviously Iron Maiden did a cover of this, but you can hear the influence of this on, I don't know, maybe it was, might have been Rothschild, but one of the, at least one of the songs from Killers from Iron Maiden. That chord change. Not the flutes though. Very cool. Wow. Wow. Another round of applause.